Hello guys and welcome in! As many of you know, the 2024 Jubilee is going to be the Elder Scrolls Online 10th Anniversary Celebration. And that means this year is going to be the biggest Jubilee yet. And you're going to want to know the best ways to farm for rewards during this year's event. As with previous years, any daily quest in Tamriel will give you an Anniversary Jubilee box, in addition to other rewards with these dailies. The best activities to do for Jubilee boxes is relative to what different players want from their game. So with that in mind, we are going to cover a few different categories for Jubilee box hunting. We're going to start with the fastest, the 2024 exclusive drops, most valuable daily quest rewards, companion Rapport, and Antiquity leads. So with all that ground to cover, let's jump right into it. Let's start off with the category of speed. For this category, I'm going to include all the ways of getting Jubilee boxes, so not just daily quests. Starting in at number 4, we have the completion of dolmens. While I know dolmens can be completed rather quickly, especially in popular places such as Alikir, many of us know how boring this can get after a few hours. And that's why I'm placing it at the bottom of my list. The pros are everyone has access to dolmens, there's a solid reward drop with jewelry pieces for deconning, and additionally a new style page for this year, and they're easy to do. The cons are it's so mind-numbingly boring. Number 3 on the speed list, this daily involves taking advantage of a feature. First, you go to Western Skyrim and pick up the Herostorm daily from Sword Thane Jilta. And then you go to the Reach and pick up the Herostorm daily from Neliden. The feature is you only have to complete one Herostorm in the Reach, and you complete the requirements for the dailies both in the Reach and Western Skyrim. Also, new to this year, you will get a Jubilee box when you loot the reward pile upon completion of the Herostorm. So, it is an easy 3 for 1. Pros: this is an engaging daily, as just standing still will probably get you killed. The rewards from the Herostorms themselves are mid-grade. You might get lucky with some solitude or vampire furnishing plans. Cons are this is located in a DLC zone, and additionally a little prep with unlocking Herostorm locations and way shrines beforehand would make this activity easier. Number 2 on my list for fastest dailies to complete are going to be daily CraftingRITs. Now, PC players will immediately balk at the fact this was second on my list, but remember, not everyone has Dolbon's Lazy Writ Creator add-on to craft for us. Even without this add-on, I still consider this one of the fastest dailies to complete due to the fact that every character can pick up 7 crafting dailies, including the jewelry crafting from Somerset DLC, and complete them in a matter of minutes. So pro, there are 6 to 7 easily located CraftingRITs, especially in a town like Vivec City. Every player has access to at least 6 of these CraftingRITs, and they're solid rewards for completing this daily itself. The cons of this are that players are required to complete the CraftingRIT quest prior to having access to these dailies. It's a simple enough little quest, but it takes time. Additionally, without add-ons, crafting items can be more tedious. And finally, without ESO Plus and its glorious craft bag, crafting material management needs to be learned. And for this, there are plenty of other guides, both here on YouTube and different places, to help you with this. And number 1 for what I say is the fastest dailies to complete for Jubilee box hunting is the most accessible and easiest dailies in ESO. These dailies are the Cyrodiil Town Quest dailies in these towns as shown on the map. In each of these towns, there are 2 NPCs you can pick up dailies from. Once you complete the first daily from this NPC, you can go back to each NPC 5 times to get another daily quest. In total, there are 10 dailies and 5 different cities for a total of 50 dailies you can complete. So, the pros are there are lots of dailies per city, and you don't have to spend as much time porting around to different zones or different way shrines. Second is everyone has access to Cyrodiil. Additionally, this will also help fill up your sticker book with gear from Cyrodiil, as this is part of the rewards from the quest coffers themselves. And you also gain a tiny little bit of AP. Cons of this daily are you need a fast horse to make these daily quests fast. Additionally, if an opposing alliance owns one of the 3 main cities, this locks you out of some of the dailies in that city unless you flip that town for your alliance. And finally, you can get killed by other players in this PvP zone. So while there are some cons, it's still, you die, you just port back and go to one of the other 4 different towns. There's plenty of options to where you can go. And while some people are going to be completing activities during the Jubilee to get the most boxes possible, alternatively, there are other activities you can do for a variety of benefits. Starting off this list, we have the 2024 exclusive rewards. So in addition to Jubilee boxes, this year includes exclusive style pages. Current testing for the drop rates of these style pages came to find that they were rather low, and additionally, at least on PTS, they were account bound. So if you want these pages, you're gonna have to go get them yourself. Unless this has changed since moving to live. You should consider farming these as they are new for this year and a nod to veteran ESO players. Starting off the list, we have dolmens, which have a chance for the Staff of Worms replica. World bosses in Vardenfell only have a chance for the style page for either Sunra's replica or the Barbus Wolf Head Helmet replica style page. Geysers in Somerset have a chance to drop the Olivor's Staff style page. And finally, fishing from any node in Tamriel will have an extremely rare chance to find the True Flame Sword replica. So fishers rejoice! The next category for what to do during the Jubilee event is going to be looking at the daily quest rewards themselves. Within the area of beneficial daily quest rewards, I'm going to include style materials and furnishing plans for my suggestions. I'm not going to be including valuable motifs, as during the Jubilee event, the value of motifs is highly volatile. For the purpose of this video, I will be using PCNA prices. When completing some dailies, you earn a piece of style material that can be used for either crafting that style of gear, or what they're more typically used for is crafting furniture from that zone that require the desired crafting materials that you earn from completion of dailies, included both in the coffer and a chance from the piece of gear from that coffer. Zones with valuable style materials include Somerset with Kulanda Lacor, Merkmire with Hackwing Plumage, Blackwood with Ivory Brigade Clasps, Clockwork City with Tempered Brass, and High Isle with Stendar Stamps. Then we have many newer dailies in DLC zones that drop furnishing plans that are typically geared around structural designs, making them valuable to housing junkies wanting to flex their skills. While I'm only going to suggest the zones of Necrom and Galen for valuable furnishing plans, there are plenty of other zones with interesting plans you can look into. Specifically in Necrom, some of these purple plans go up to 500,000 gold in value, and in Galen, some of these purple plans go up to 400k in value. Of course, as many of us know, purple is the rarest drop for these furnishing plans, so it's not guaranteed, but if you happen to get lucky, you could win big. Next on the list is another way you can benefit during this year's Jubilee event by improving your companion's rapport while farming for boxes. Improving companion rapport will help you level up your companions faster and helps you get closer to gaining the favor of your companion and permanently unlocking their keepsake. For each companion, there are dailies you can complete that will give them a bonus 125 rapport points. Ashlander likes Necrom Delve dailies, Bastion likes Mages Guild dailies, Ember likes Mages Guild dailies, High Isle Delve dailies, and Thief Guild Heist dailies. Isabel likes High Isle World Boss dailies, Miri likes Ashlander daily quests from Numani Razi, and Sharp likes Necrom World Boss dailies. An important thing to remember, whenever you're turning in the quest for this daily, you need to have that companion out and actively standing beside you in order for them to gain this rapport. And next on the list, we have Antiquities. While exploring the world of Tamriel, I'm certain you have picked up a few antiquities here and there. While completing various world events such as world bosses or incursions will certainly garner you some antiquity leads, there are a few daily coffer-specific antiquity leads that you can work on collecting during this year's Jubilee event. These include the Galen Daily Quest Coffer drops leads for the Music Box Blessings of Stone, the Barkroot Blessing Skin, and the Stormweaver's Cavort Mythic. Necrom Daily Quest Coffers drop leads for the Spore Savant Face Marks, and the Crypt Cannon Vestments Mythic. Deadland Daily Quest Coffers drop leads for the Mythics Belthar's Band and Markin's Ring of Majesty. Mages Guild Dailies drop leads for the Mythic the Sea Serpent Coil. And with that, I conclude my list on the best ways to spend your 2024 Jubilee event. There are certainly plenty of different activities to help keep this extra long event fresh and fun. Thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you catch more of our content. If you have some more tips for making this Jubilee Festival the best, make sure to comment down below so that we can help everybody enjoy this Jubilee. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. And don't forget, we're also live multiple nights a week over on Twitch, so you can always come over there and hang out with us too. And with that, have a lovely day and a glorious 2024 Jubilee event. Bye!